what I was chasing hard after was physical healing. And what I received when I opened myself up with my whole heart to receiving it was an inner healing that touched my whole being, my spirit, my soul, and my body. I started experiencing physical pain in my body. Nothing that's life-threatening, but something that I'm fully aware of, and there's pain there. And at first, I tried everything that I could in my own strength to get rid of this pain, because no one wants to have pain in their life, but it's inevitable. Everybody's going to experience some sort of pain. In my life, I didn't really ever experience too much physical pain, so there was a bit of a fear there. I do have God in my life. I trust him. I know that he's a miracle-working God, but for some reason, the pain wasn't going away. It became to the point where it was consuming me, like consuming my thoughts, affecting every part of my life, my relationships, and I couldn't fix it on my own. I started thinking, maybe I've done something to take this pain on. Maybe it's my fault. And I started blaming myself, thinking, okay, like, for some reason, I must not be doing something right. I must not be doing something good enough. And that's why I'm experiencing this pain. Then I started to get angry with God, which I don't recommend. It's never a good thing. But it's true, right? Sometimes we have these feelings of anger. And what am I going to do with this? I'm experiencing this anger. I'm experiencing this pain. It's not going away. And one day I was just sitting there in my house weeping. And I'm like, God, I know you can heal me, but for whatever reason you're not. And I don't want to live with this consuming me anymore. I want your joy. Show me how to have joy. Fullness of joy, not just a feeling. And I had this thought in my mind about starting to give thanks. I just started thanking God for having him in my life, for his love, for having a personal relationship with me, thanking him for the people in my life, my family, my friends, all the wonderful people that I've ever met and had contact with and been a part of their lives, thanking him for providing for all of my needs every day. And then it hit me. My thinking was shifted from myself and my pain to something else. It was shifted to God, it was shifted to others, and it was through giving thanks. So I thought, okay, there's something on this. So I started writing out a journal every day, which was really just simply one sentence. One thing that I'm going to give thanks to God for every day. And I know that sounds easy, but in that moment in my life, it was kind of tough, because when you're experiencing something that's a physical circumstance that you're always thinking about, it's hard to remove yourself from that and shift from that state to a state of giving thanks. But I did it. And then I really started thinking about it and reading over the things. And after I did it for a month, I realized something. That the thing that I was most thankful for in my life is God and his love. I feel more alive and more free than I ever have. Like, no matter what's going on, in my family, in my life, in the world. Like, we're not immune from trials. But I have a peace knowing that whatever comes my way, that God is with me, His Spirit is in me, that He's for me, that He chases after me with goodness every day, and He has good gifts for me. Like, that is more than enough. It's freeing. What I was chasing hard after was physical healing. And what I received when I opened myself up with my whole heart to receiving it was an inner healing that touched my whole being, my spirit, my soul, and my body. Not just my physical body. And for that, I am so thankful. I wouldn't have chose it, and I wouldn't change it.